Hey everybody, welcome back to Kimberly's Kitchen. And tonight we're gonna do something a little different, so hang tight. Doing something viral. Cottage cheese it is. All right, y'all, I gotta ask for a little favor, okay? Because this thing has been going on all over TikTok. You've probably seen it, maybe even tried it, maybe not, I don't know. But if you haven't, I'm gonna try it here tonight, but y'all have to do me a favor. And Mickey, don't tell. Don't tell. Okay, y'all cannot tell Charlie that this bread has cottage cheese in it because he will kill me. He doesn't like cottage cheese, he doesn't like all the trends, nothing. But I've heard you can't even tell it's in there. So guess what? We're making the cottage cheese viral flatbread sandwiches tonight. And they're gonna be so good. So y'all, hang tight, follow along. Tell me in comments right now if you like cottage cheese or you don't. You gotta try this one if you haven't. One more favor, don't go any further, no further without hitting the thumbs up, like, and subscribe to our channel. I'm telling you, I got more stuff coming. You don't wanna miss it. This one's gonna be good. So go ahead, don't be like me and forget. Do it before you forget. Like, subscribe, thumbs up. So I wanna get started on the viral cottage cheese flatbread, and I wanna tell you everything that we're gonna have with this tonight, okay? So first of all, the main ingredient, of course, is cottage cheese. I love this brand. I've been like on this cottage cheese, I don't know, I've been crazy about it, craving it and eating it like crazy. Anywho, this is the brand I like. Friendly, what is that? Friendly Farms from Aldi's. Love it, it's so good. We're gonna be using eggs. It calls for 1 cup of cottage cheese, 2 eggs per cup. I'm gonna double this because it's gonna be Charlie, me, and Daddy, and I'm not sure how much this will make, but I wanna make some good sandwiches, okay? So I'm gonna double it. I'm gonna be doing 2 cups, 4 eggs. 2 cups, 4 eggs. Okay, so of course you gotta have some salt and pepper, so we got that. We're gonna do some garlic powder. I'm gonna do some basil, and I'm gonna add everything bagel, Asiago cheese. I forgot what it was, but anywho, also all these delish. Ooh, I can't wait to get started. Okay, so the next thing we're gonna use is, we live up the road from some Mennonites down the road. I forget the name of their little store, but they have the best cold cut meat. So we got some Black Forest ham because that's Daddy's favorite. We have smoked turkey because I love that. We have cheddar cheese, and my favorite of all time, desert fire cheese. Y'all, this stuff is so good. And if you like a little bit of heat, let me just tell you, I'm gonna show you this. Look at the peppers. I'm not even sure what all peppers are in there, but this stuff is the bomb. Trust me. Love it. Get you some. Well, you can't get it unless you're here in Kentucky, sorry. Anywho, they may have it in your area. If you have Mennonites around, see if they've got desert fire, just ask them. You'll thank me later if you can find it. Thing, parchment paper. It says to use parchment paper and to also spray your parchment paper to make sure it doesn't stick. So if you just want to eat the cottage cheese, let me take a little bite for you. Look at this. Whoops, turn it around. Everything bagel, and just pour it right on top of your cottage cheese like that, which I don't even have to have that. I can just eat it by itself, but Give me a thumbs up in comments down below if you like cottage cheese. I love it. This is another good way to eat your cottage cheese, y'all. It's cauliflower tortilla chips from Aldi's. Good. Okay, y'all, like the song goes, let's do this, let's do this. Okay, like I said, I'm doubling the recipe. It calls for 1 cup and 2 eggs. So I'm gonna double it. I'm gonna do 2 cups of cottage cheese and 4 eggs. So there goes our cottage cheese. Just like so. Now, 4 eggs. Three. And 4. Basil. 1, 2 teaspoons. Garlic powder. 1, 2 teaspoons of garlic powder. Pink Himalayan salt. We're just gonna add this to our mix. Now I'm adding all this part in before we blend it because I want it to be blended inside the bread. So I'm gonna guess this is probably about, like I said, it doesn't put out as much as it looks like it is, so it's probably about a teaspoon of salt, maybe a little more. So you can kind of measure salt and pepper by heart, just depends on your taste buds. So anyway, we have black pepper. I think this is gonna be good, y'all. What do you think? Let me know in comments if you're still hanging out with me. Is this looking good? Are you excited? Have you had it before? Y'all let me know. Talk to me, talk to me. It is time to blend. Hey y'all, let's do it. It may get a little bit loud in here, so just hang tight. Maybe, it may not work. Oh, it's not working. I'll be back. Really difficulties. Sorry.
Don't y'all forget, do not tell Carlin your cottage cheese is fresh.
Hey y'all, it says to blend until it's completely liquidy and there's no cottage cheese chunks at all. So that's complete liquid. Y'all, I don't know how this is gonna turn out. Mine kind of looks runnier than the ones I've seen on TikTok. Oh well, there's no turning back now. We'll just have to go with the flow and see what happens. Okay, here we go. So I'm putting this on a 17 by 11 pan, and remember it said parchment paper. So I have my parchment paper, and yeah, let's go to the other side. Parchment paper, much better. All right, so I'm just gonna take this. Now, I've never used parchment paper before. I'm not a big baker. I guess I like to bake, but I haven't done a lot of baking in a long time. So actually, I probably need to come up with something to bake for y'all. What do you think? But anywho, we're gonna tear off this parchment paper to fit, and I'm gonna spray it down because they said to spray the parchment paper to make sure that your cottage cheese bread does not stick. So that's what we're gonna do. All right, y'all, I'm just gonna, with my olive oil, I'm just gonna spray the parchment paper, just like so. You know, I'm really embarrassed to tell y'all this, but you know, I said I've never used parchment paper before, and I haven't, so I'm not sure if I got the right side up. I guess we'll just find out, right? I'm gonna pour half of my mixture onto the parchment paper. And almost. They said not to get it too thin and not to get it too thick. So I'm not really sure here how this is gonna turn out. Y'all keep your fingers crossed for me that this is good. Just gonna go ahead and spread it evenly. Just like this. I want to go all the way to the edges of the pan. Ooh, y'all, I'm getting a little bit nervous on this one. Anyway, your oven needs to be set on 350. Mine is already preheated on 350. And it's supposed to take about 40 minutes for this to cook. So, yeah, y'all, I'm a little nervous. I don't know. Woo, y'all just pray for it to come out good, because we gotta eat something tonight, right? So I'm gonna go ahead and stick it in the oven. Like I said, it's on 350. In the oven she goes. Just like that. And then we'll check her out in about 40 minutes or so. That's just so I don't forget, because you know how I am. It is counting down, y'all. Okay, so with part of our sandwiches tonight, we're going to have some fresh tomatoes straight out of my daddy's garden. Daddy is still here with us for the time being because he's still not yet been released from home health or physical therapy. However, having said that, he's doing really, really good. I think they're releasing him next week, but he's been going to his house and staying out there for a couple of nights on the weekends, usually Friday and Saturday night. So he brought me some of his tomatoes. They're not very big, but they have a really good flavor, y'all. So I'm gonna slice up these little tomatoes, and that's gonna be going on our sandwich. I'm so excited. I love some homegrown tomatoes. I don't have one of those tomato knives. I forget what they're even called, but I know people have a certain knife with a certain blade for tomatoes. What I do have is this little Pampered Chef strawberry corer thingy. So I use it on my tomatoes to get that out, because I don't like that part of the tomato being in there. Who wants that part, the little hard part? So I just take it out like that, just like you would a strawberry, toss it. And then I do the other end too, just to get that other little piece off. So that's the way I do it. Who has one of those thingies that you do your tomatoes with? If you have one, let me know what it's called, because I can't remember. All right, so this one's just barely got one right there. Okay, go right around that one. Who likes fresh tomatoes? About the only time I will eat a tomato is when they are fresh from the garden. Now, when the Mennonites get them and they have the hydroponics, then I'll eat those as well. And I will, occasionally buy some in the store if I can't get any, because I love tomatoes. I mean, absolutely, completely, utterly love tomatoes, especially homegrown, straight out of the garden. So y'all let me know in comments. Do you like tomatoes? Do you not like tomatoes? Do you like them fresh, or are you just good with a tomato anywhere? Oh, and another thing. I don't like cold tomatoes in the refrigerator. I like them fresh from the garden, room temperature. That makes them so much better. Y'all let me know in comments how do you like yours. Slice these bad boys up. We had some last night. Or no, was it last night? I don't remember. But like I said, they're small, but the flavor was oh so good. Not the best job, but hey, they're homegrowns. So good. All right, so here is what we're having on our sandwiches. I have turkey here and Black Forest ham there. Looks like I'm the only one gonna eat hot cheese tonight, so there's only one slice of that. And there's those homegrowns, y'all. I'm gonna give y'all a sneak peek of the bread. It's looking good. And my camera just fogged up from the heat, but looks like 20 more minutes to go. Have I ever mentioned to y'all that I forget things? Well, guess what? I forgot something. Bread's not done yet, but I had to pull it because I forgot to put my everything bagel. So I'm gonna put that on there because that's gonna give it that cheesy flavor. I hope it's not too late. It's supposed to go in there when you put it in the oven. But anywho, doesn't that look a whole lot better? There, friends, means it's time to bring our bread out of the oven. And it looks pretty stinking good, y'all. What do you say? Let me show you. Look at that. Oh, yeah. All right. Let's get her out and let her cool so we can see what it tastes like. All right. I can see where it's already started peeling away here. So let's see what happens when I peel it up. I didn't let it sit very long, so it may not be cool enough. But It's peeling good. Oh, it's starting to break on there. Let's go to the other side. Mine's thin. It may be a little bit thinner than what it's supposed to be. But look at there, baby. Looky, 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 y'all. There's the back side. Oh, that looks so good. Let's cut it and see what it does. So I'm just gonna cut it. I'm gonna try to make this even, but in 3, right here and right here. Okay. So that, yep, that comes apart nicely. I'm sure mine's probably thinner than what it calls for, because you can see that's pretty thin. But generally, I don't eat a lot of bread anyway. Personally, I don't. Like if I eat a sandwich, I just eat like half of the bread. If I go to get a burger or something, I'll start picking away. I take the top of the bun off, and then I pick away at the bottom of the bun, all that kind of stuff. So anyway, doesn't take much for me, but who knows? I don't know about Daddy and Charlie. But looky here. There's just a little bitty bite. Oh, y'all. That's good. Let's make some sandwiches. All right, let's get to building. So, we're gonna be using Duke's mayo, of course. And we'll just slap that on there like so. It doesn't take a whole lot, but I do love some Duke's mayo. Now, I really had been wanting to do this for quite a while, and honestly, I hadn't planned on doing it today. It just popped into my head. So had I thought about it earlier, I would have had more toppings to go on here for my sandwich. Like lettuce for one, because I love lettuce on a sandwich, but I didn't. Okay, this one's gonna be Charlie's. He likes a mixture of turkey and ham both. So I'm gonna put turkey and ham on his. And you know what? I want to put the cheese on the bottom. So let's get that up. Do it like so. Turkey and ham back. Put a couple of these tomatoes on there. We're gonna do some salt. And we're gonna do some pepper. And we are going to roll, baby, roll. I don't know how. Okay, it fell apart because it is a little bit too thin, but that's okay. Charlie's gonna love it, I guarantee it. Yum, yum. Looks delicious. All right, y'all, it's that time. We got to get Charlie over here. We don't need spoon and fork for this, so I just brought out the knives. Let's see if we can get him with the knives. Knives worked.
The heck?
I think anything will work for him to come and eat food.
What is this?
What's it look like?
I don't know what it looks like.
It is a turkey and ham sandwich.
A turkey
with tomatoes and
ham
cheese
sandwich.
from the Mennonites.
Okay. Can I try it?
Let everybody see what you're eating.
Oh my gosh. Why can't I just ever just come in here and just eat?
It's kind of falling apart.
It is falling apart. Let me see.
I actually made the bread all by myself.
How'd you make the bread?
In the oven. But I just got it too thin. That's why it's falling apart. What do you think? Is it good?
It's pretty tasty, baby.
Is it better than the other breads you bring home? You know, the bag bread?
I like the bag bread.
But I bet you like this one more.
That's what happens when I disagree. No, it's really good. It's really good.
Thank you. So, how well do you like it? What's it taste like?
I'm not real sure, to be honest with you. It's got like, is there Parmesan cheese or something in it?
No, but I did use our Asiago, everything bagel, Asiago cheese. I used that. And
Got you. Okay.
there's a little bit of basil, salt and pepper, and a little garlic.
Yeah, that's good.
Now, do you want to know what's in it? Should I tell you?
What do you mean? Oh, by the way, I dropped my life insurance.
It's cottage cheese and eggs. Isn't it good?
Where's cottage cheese?
It's the whole thing.
What do you mean?
The whole thing is cottage cheese and eggs.
That doesn't look like cottage cheese. It don't taste like cottage cheese.
Well, good. So, y'all heard it. It's good stuff. Y'all gotta try it. I'm gonna take a bite.
It's pretty daggone good.
That is so stinking good. That's better than my Ezekiel bread. Oh my gosh, y'all. If you haven't already tried this, try it. Look. And it.
What are they going to do? Take a bite through the daggone video?
Well, it might make them have a little, mouth watering going on so that they really want to try it. And I like to tease people. But anyway, it is good. I can definitely taste what you were tasting. The cheese. You don't taste the cottage cheese at all.
It really kind of tastes like it's like Parmesan that's sprinkled over the top of it or something.
But you can put any seasonings that you want. Next time, I think I'm going to make it with the everything bagel jalapeno. I didn't do that this time because Daddy's here.
Yeah.
But I think I will next time. But you can put anything, any seasoning. You don't even have to use everything bagel. You can do whatever you want to do. It's totally up to you. But you guys, let me know in comments if you try it. Trust me, you're going to want to try it. Even if you don't like cottage cheese, it doesn't taste like cottage cheese. I promise. And
no,
he can
if it
definitely
did, I wouldn't be taking another bite. Let me tell you that right now.
So anywho, I think we're going to get off because I just want to eat. So can we get off here real quick and let them get back to what they're doing?
Absolutely.
All right. So if you haven't already, don't forget any longer. We got more stuff coming. Thumbs up, like, subscribe.
And I'm looking at campsites right now. So.
Oh yeah, he's looking at campsites.
Yeah.
But I'm asking you to tell them to do what? Below?
Just follow along because I'm looking at campsites.
And leave a what below?
And we're going to be camping for too long.
And leave a what below?
Oh, leave us a comment.
Please talk to us. Talk to me. All right. Anywho, all kidding aside, we love you guys. Thank you for watching and following along with us. Whatever you do. What?
Who was kidding? We got adventures coming.
Well, I know that, but I'm just... Anywho, whatever's going on, just remember to keep your head up, smiles on.
Come go eating with us.
Come on. Oh, that didn't even go off. Why does it never go off?